President Trump signs the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, a game-changer for horse racing in a significant move poised to reshape the landscape of thoroughbred racing. President Trump has officially signed the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBBA, into law. While a broad legislative package, the OBBBA includes key provisions that are being lauded by many within the horse racing industry as a critical boost for its long-term health and vitality. This bill builds on previous efforts to support the industry and aims to foster a more stable and prosperous environment for horse owners, breeders, and the entire equine ecosystem. A continued commitment. Building on past support, this isn't the first time an administration has shown significant support for the horse racing industry. The Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Act, HRSA, signed into law by then-President Trump in December 2020, marked a monumental shift towards national, uniform standards for racetrack safety and anti-doping measures. HRSA aimed to address critical issues that had plagued the sport, such as inconsistent medication rules across states and concerns about equine welfare, which had led to public scrutiny and a decline in public confidence. Real-life scenario, HISA's impact. Consider a horse owner, Sarah, who previously worried about sending her promising young colt to different tracks due to varying medication rules. With HRSA, she now has the assurance of a unified system. It's a relief, she might say, knowing that the safety protocols and drug testing are consistent, no matter where we race. It makes you feel better about the sport's integrity. This shift, while not without its initial challenges, has reportedly led to a decrease in equine fatalities at HRSA-regulated tracks, a major step forward for animal welfare. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act, New Horizons for Owners and Breeders, the OBBBA, signed into law just this past Friday, July 4, 2025, primarily delivers significant tax advantages designed to encourage investment and growth within the thoroughbred industry. The most impactful provision is the permanent extension of 100% bonus depreciation, retroactive to January 20, 2025. Real-life scenario. Bonus depreciation. John, a seasoned thoroughbred breeder, has been considering purchasing a high-value mare for his breeding operation and upgrading some of his farm equipment. Under previous tax laws, bonus depreciation was set to phase out, meaning he wouldn't get the full tax benefit of his investments. With the OBBBA, he now knows he can immediately deduct the full cost of these eligible business investments, including horses, breeding stock, vehicles, and farm equipment. "This is huge," John might exclaim to his farm manager. "It gives us the certainty we need to reinvest in our stock and facilities, bringing in top-tier bloodlines and modernizing our operations. It's going to make a real difference in how we plan for the future." This provision encourages capital-intensive investments crucial for the industry's health. Additionally, the OBBBA addresses concerns regarding excess business loss carryovers under Section 461(l), ensuring that horse owners and small farm operators can fully carry forward their losses, thus maximizing the tax benefits from the permanent bonus depreciation. This removes a potential hurdle that could have negated some of the gains from the depreciation provisions. Real-life scenario. Loss carryovers. Maria, a small farm owner who also races a few horses, often faces years where her racing operation generates losses. Previously, limitations on how much of those losses she could deduct as a business loss were a constant worry. Now, with the OBBBA, she can carry forward those excess business losses as net operating losses. "This protection means I won't be taxed on phantom income," Maria might explain to her accountant. "It gives me more financial flexibility to keep my stable going and to invest in promising young horses without being penalized by the tax code." A balanced approach. Industry reaction and future outlook. The National Thoroughbred Racing Association, NTRA, along with key figures like Congressman Andy Barr, RKY, a prominent advocate for the equine industry, have largely hailed the OBBBA as a significant victory. Tom Rooney, president and CEO of the NTRA, emphasized the critical importance of permanent 100% bonus depreciation, stating it can't be overstated how important to the sport. Shannon Arvin, president and CEO of Keeneland, added that these measures provide much-needed stability for owners and breeders, support reinvestment in bloodstock and infrastructure, and strengthen the long-term health of our sport. However, not all aspects of the comprehensive bill are universally celebrated within the racing community. Some reports indicate that while beneficial for owners and breeders, Other tax changes within the OBBBA related to gambling losses could impact horse players, potentially limiting their ability to deduct 100% of losses against winnings. This has raised concerns among professional gamblers and some segments of the betting public. Nevertheless, the overall sentiment from industry leaders is one of optimism. The OBBBA, alongside the established HISA, paints a picture of a revitalized horse racing industry, one that is becoming more stable, safer, and economically viable through strategic legislative support. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act is expected to foster an environment where the sport of kings can truly thrive for generations to come, encouraging new investment and strengthening the foundations of this storied American tradition.